At 69, Dwight Yoakam has finally opened up about his relationship with country music legend Buck Owens, a relationship filled with both admiration and complexity. For years, fans and critics alike speculated about the true nature of their friendship and working relationship. And now Yoakam is reflecting on their shared history with raw honesty. Yoakam, who grew up immersed in the sounds of classic country, was drawn to the Bakersfield Sound that Owens pioneered. But their bond was not just built on music. It was forged through mutual respect, rivalry, and, at times, tension. Yoakam admits that although their collaboration on Streets of Bakersfield was a game-changer, their relationship was not always smooth. He has long admired Owens for his contribution to country music, but admits that there were times when he wasn't sure where he stood with him. Still, Yoakam's latest revelations show a deep, reflective understanding of the legendary figure who helped shape his own career. Early impressions: Dwight's journey to Bakersfield. When Dwight Yoakam first encountered Buck Owens in the early 1980s, he was still a young artist trying to find his place in the world of country music. Yoakam had moved to Los Angeles, escaping the polished, pop-infused Nashville sound, and found a natural home within the city's burgeoning punk and rock scene. He had a raw, honest approach to music, reminiscent of the Bakersfield sound Owens pioneered in the 1960s. However, at first, Owens wasn't sure what to make of Yoakam's style. In the beginning, Yoakam admits that he felt misunderstood by Owens, who viewed him as just another young artist trying to emulate his success. Yet, Yoakam's commitment to the traditional sound and his passion for the Bakersfield legacy eventually earned Owens' respect, and they would go on to form a musical bond that revitalized the Bakersfield sound for a new generation of country fans. Streets of Bakersfield. A defining moment. One of the most significant moments in Dwight Yoakam and Buck Owens' collaboration came in 1988 with the release of Streets of Bakersfield, a song originally written and recorded by Owens years earlier, but largely ignored by the mainstream country audience. Yoakam, however, saw its potential and invited Owens to record it with him. The result was a chart-topping hit that became a defining moment for both artists. For Owens, the success of Streets of Bakersfield brought him back into the public eye, giving him his first #1 hit in over a decade. Yoakam, on the other hand, cemented his place as the torchbearer for the Bakersfield sound and the future of traditional country music. Yoakam reflected on the significance of the song, stating that it helped both him and Owens in ways they hadn't expected. Despite their differences, their collaboration was a turning point that helped both men stay relevant in a rapidly changing country music landscape. A relationship full of complexity. While Streets of Bakersfield brought both Dwight Yoakam and Buck Owens back into the limelight, their relationship was far from perfect. According to Yoakam, Owens was a man who could be charming and funny, but also incredibly guarded. As Yoakam put it, "There were times when I didn't know where I stood with him." Buck Owens' tough exterior, shaped by years of pain and betrayal in the music industry, made him a difficult person to truly get close to. Yet, Yoakam came to understand that behind the gruff facade was a man who had endured a great deal of hardship, especially after the death of his close friend and collaborator, Don Rich. This loss, according to Yoakam, haunted Owens for the rest of his life. Despite these challenges, their relationship was one of deep mutual respect, and Yoakam continues to reflect on the lessons Owens taught him about honesty in music and life. The Crystal Palace, a stage of history. In the late 1990s, Dwight Yoakam's bond with Buck Owens deepened as he began performing regularly at Owens' iconic Crystal Palace in Bakersfield, California. For Yoakam, performing at the Crystal Palace was more than just a gig. It was a chance to be part of something bigger than himself. Playing at the Crystal Palace with Buck, watching from the wings, was something special, Yoakam recalled. The venue, with its deep connection to the Bakersfield sound and Owens' legacy, became a symbol of the rich history of country music. Sometimes, Owens would join Yoakam on stage for impromptu performances, creating moments of pure magic for audiences. Yet, even in these intimate, nostalgic moments, Owens maintained a sense of pride, often pretending not to be sentimental. But Yoakam could see through the tough exterior, recognizing that these moments meant more to Owens than he let on. Buck Owens's lasting influence. When Buck Owens passed away in 2006, Dwight Yoakam took the loss hard. Owens had not only been a musical hero to Yoakam, but also a mentor and a friend. The impact of Owens's death on Yoakam was profound, and he admitted that he didn't just lose an icon of country music, but also a piece of his own history. Over the years, Yoakam has continued to honor Owens's legacy, frequently performing Owens's songs and speaking about the impact Owens had on his life and career. In interviews, Yoakam has reflected on what he learned from Owens, saying that the legend taught him that music is not about perfection. Instead, it's about honesty, about telling the truth, even when it's difficult. These lessons, Yoakam said, have shaped his own approach to music and life. The truth about Buck Owens. Finally revealed. Now, at 69, Dwight Yoakam has finally come to terms with the complexities of his relationship with Buck Owens. The reflections he shared in a recent interview show a man who has learned to appreciate the depth of their connection, despite its ups and downs. "Buck changed my life," Yoakam said, acknowledging the profound influence that Owens had on his music and his worldview. The two men had a bond that went beyond mere mentorship. It was a partnership that blended respect with rivalry, admiration with occasional tension. Yet, Yoakam has come to understand that Owens's tough exterior was a defense mechanism, protecting a man who had experienced great loss and pain. Today, Yoakam looks back on his time with Owens with gratitude and respect, knowing that the legendary country artist helped shape not just his music, but his very soul. A reflection on legacy and honesty. As Dwight Yoakam reflects on his 6-decade career, he recognizes the importance of honesty in his music. "Buck taught me that music isn't about perfection," Yoakam said. "It's about honesty." These words have become a cornerstone of Yoakam's career and have guided him throughout his journey as a musician and an artist. In the years since Buck Owens' death, Yoakam has remained deeply committed to carrying the Bakersfield Sound forward. He's not just a torchbearer for the legacy of Owens, but also a voice for a generation of country fans who appreciate the raw, unfiltered essence of traditional country music. For Yoakam, the lessons he learned from Owens are timeless, and he continues to carry them with him as he writes, records, and performs for his ever-growing fan base. Dwight Yoakam's continued influence in country music. Dwight Yoakam's influence on country music is undeniable, and his career has been marked by an unwavering commitment to the authenticity and integrity that he learned from Buck Owens. Even as country music has evolved over the years, Yoakam has remained steadfast in his dedication to preserving the traditional sounds of Bakersfield. His unique ability to blend the past with the present has made him a pivotal figure in the genre. With each new album and performance, Yoakam continues to inspire both veteran country fans and younger generations who are discovering the magic of the Bakersfield Sound for the first time. In his own way, Yoakam has become a bridge between the past and the future of country music, and his continued success is a testament to the lasting impact of Buck Owens and the legacy of the Bakersfield Sound. The lasting legacy of Buck Owens and Dwight Yoakam. The relationship between Dwight Yoakam and Buck Owens has become one of the most fascinating stories in country music history. It's a tale of respect, rivalry, and shared history that spans decades. Buck Owens, with his pioneering Bakersfield sound, inspired generations of country artists, and Dwight Yoakam was among the first to carry that torch into the modern era. Their collaboration on Streets of Bakersfield remains a defining moment in both of their careers, but it is the lessons that Yoakam learned from Owens about music, life, and honesty that continue to resonate. As Yoakam moves into the later years of his career, his reflections on his time with Owens serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of staying true to oneself, even in the face of adversity.